What are mutual funds? Mutual funds were introduced in 1963 to make any common person who doesn't understand the stock markets, who doesn't understand the debt market, to participate in an opportunity that lets people to go there as an investor indirectly. That means you want to buy a good stock. What is a good stock? How do you define a good stock? Let's say MRF, India's number one tire company. Is this a good company? Of course, this is a good company. But the price of the stock is 50,000 rupees. How do you buy that? You feel that to buy one share, you have to invest 50,000 rupees. So how do you solve this problem? So instead of you buying MRF as a stock, as an individual, you can actually pool together with other set of people just like you who think that MRF is a good company, but they cannot buy MRF because it is 50,000 rupees. So what we can do, we can pool a group of people who think that MRF is going to be a good stock in the future as well, and buy it as a group. That's why it's called as a mutual fund, because you also as an individual would like to grow along with the company. When company grows with profits, your investment also will grow and give you profits. So mutual funds are actually a simplified investing tool that allows every type of people to participate and get into multiple opportunities in the stock market, because stock market comprises of about 3,000 actively traded stocks on both National Stock Exchange as well as Bombay Stock Exchange. But generally people think that invest mutual funds is a simple task. All you have to do is go to some website, click on the website that I want to invest in, let's say, one large cap mutual fund, and you go there, you click I want to invest in mutual funds. The Google will throw up certain name of the companies or a certain name of schemes that comes right in front of you. Now you would just like to say that some 5-star is printed or noted next to one particular mutual fund. Now you just go by Google that this particular fund has to be a good fund and you invest. But you don't realize that whether that fund actually suits you or not. It's just like buying a cloth, when you go to a shop, a clothing store, textile for example, or a garment shop for example, you like a particular shirt or you like a particular dress. But if the size doesn't suit you, what is the point in that particular dress being good? So you need to test whether that particular dress suits you or not. Like that, in mutual fund, every mutual fund scheme is not for everybody. Mutual funds actually can be customized. So when investing in a mutual fund, the biggest mistake people make is not being able to pick the right mutual fund, because mutual funds are not products, they are solutions to life events. Let's take an example to make this understand in a very simplistic manner. See, you have a biggest goal coming in your life, later part of your life, I should say, that retirement. Let's say 30-35 years today, about 20-25 years from today, you are going to retire. Do you know how much money you need when you retire? You might say, I need 50 lakhs. You might say, you need 5 crores. But how do you arrive at the right corpus that you require when you retire? That actually can be simplified through a simple understanding called financial planning that gives you tools to arrive at how much money you need when you retire. Now, second, you know now how much money you need when you retire, and how do you prepare to meet that life event. Let's say you need 2 crores when you retire. After some calculations, now how do you know that this 2 crores is right, is the first question. Second, to meet these 2 crores, what should you choose to invest? Should you choose a large cap fund? Should you choose an hybrid fund? Should you choose a multi-cap fund, a mid-cap fund, or a small-cap fund, or combination of all these things? Now, do you know what exactly is called as a large cap fund? Or what is a mid-cap fund? What is a multi-cap fund? And out of those, what is the best fund to choose? Now, there are 38 mutual fund companies in India, and you have to pick maybe 2 large cap funds from the lot of 38. How do you do that? So mutual funds investing is simple, but picking that mutual fund scheme or picking the right mutual fund scheme is going to become difficult if you don't know how to choose the right mutual fund. At the same time, mutual funds also have some jargons, what is called as standard deviation, Sharpe ratio, beta, average maturity, modified duration, Macaulay duration. So all these things can be taught and make a common person understand, so what exactly is the risk that a person can adopt or can embrace before choosing the right mutual fund scheme. Do you know how many mutual fund schemes should be there as part of your portfolio? That also actually is an art, to pick how many mutual fund schemes and categories, because large cap is a category, multi cap is a category, hybrid is a category. In that category, which mutual fund company to choose, what kind of standard deviation is right, what kind of Sharpe ratio should be right, what kind of duration is going to help you to meet your yield to maturity. So there are certain terms and jargons which can be taught, which can make you to become informed investor in mutual funds, because without mutual funds you can't do a successful financial planning. So mutual funds and financial planning are actually two important facets that help you to reach your life goals. So don't ignore or don't think that mutual fund is just product that you can just go somewhere and pick and invest on your own. But if you learn what mutual funds are, how to choose a mutual fund company, how to choose a particular mutual fund category, how to choose a particular mutual fund scheme, and how much weightage as each of these schemes should be there in your portfolio, because you are exclusive. Your risk may not be the same with somebody else's risk. So choosing right and to become a better investor, you need to learn how to pick the right mutual fund schemes and how to use this mutual fund scheme into your financial planning that is required for you to meet all your life goals. Come, let's learn what is mutual fund and how to use mutual funds in financial planning.